What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy, Cam ATL, man. Shout out to the DFS squad. Today we have some great games on the slate. It's an 11-game slate. I'm so happy we got a big slate. I love the big slate. The bigger, the better. No homo. All right? Now, last night, I had a few of my lineups reach damn near to 300. Damn near. Shout out to LeBron James. Had a great game. Shout out to Rajon Rondo holding it down for the high 5. Andre Drummond was a letdown. D'Angelo Russell didn't get the upside that we were hoping for. Rondé Hollis Jefferson did his thing. He looked good. He just wasn't, when he was on the court, he was playing so great, but for some reason, they don't play the dude consistently. Like, if they played him 30-plus minutes, he would be a very productive power forward in the league. Like, he puts up a ton of fantasy points with a quickness while he's out there on the court, but they just don't play him a ton of minutes. So it just doesn't make sense, but it is what it is. Rondo and LeBron James really came through. Rondo was my big-time guy who pulled through for the high 5 yesterday, man. And thank you, Rajon Rondo. You got me some money. Thank you. Now, we have some good stories on today's slate, but before I touch on that, like the video down below. 200 likes, DFS squad. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. Make sure you come to the live shows 1 hour before the first game tips off. Every single day we turn up in the live and we talk nothing but DFS strategy to build a successful lineup. And it's good because during the hour you get injury updates as it comes in and stuff like that. So it's very informative. Make sure you come into the live show. We do it every single day. Thank you guys for coming to watch. I appreciate it so much. Let's go ahead and keep this winning going. Starting at the point guard position for the high 5, we got our boy Russell Westbrook. Now, I realized in yesterday's video I said never fade Westbrook. I posted on Twitter, never fade Westbrook. Here's the thing here, though. I'm not saying fade Westbrook. Play Westbrook in a few lineups at least. Okay, like I always tell you guys, don't just play one lineup and hope for the best because your chances of winning consistently are just not going to happen. You're going to win once a month if you play just one lineup a day. Honestly, you're going to lose more than you win doing that. You have to play variations, which is why I started doing the 4 variation lineups for the $5 deal, because it just raises the chances of succeeding every single night for my buyers, and I want the best for my people, you know? So ever since we've been doing the variations, it's been very, very successful, man. The variation lineups has been working out great. If 2 lineups don't do well, the other 2 hit the money. You know, so make sure you join in the right contest as well. Soon I will be making a video covering the right contest to join. That way you can hit the money a little bit easier. A lot of you guys are putting up some good scores, some great scores, but still not cashing, and that is unacceptable. That is the tournament or double up contest that you are joining, and I can help you guys with that. So I will be making a video very soon touching on that. We have baseball starting in just a few days. I am super hyped. We're going to get on that. But back to Russell Westbrook. Now, I told you guys never to fade Russell Westbrook, and I'm still on that. Definitely play a few Russell Westbrook. You got to. I would definitely rather play Westbrook over Harden when Harden just played last night. Russell Westbrook is going against a San Antonio team, though, that has been on a whole nother level recently. They are embarrassing teams right now. San Antonio is playing amazing right now. So I would not be surprised if they hold Russell Westbrook to like a 50 to 55 point game. Okay? And that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm not going to put him in the high 5 because I try to make it reasonable cost guys in the high 5. That way you can build a lineup around these 5 guys. 5 guys that I expect to fly high and get you to success within your budget. All right? Now, at the point guard position, I love Steph Curry. Steph Curry's production has been going back up to where he normally is at. He had 68 against Sacramento, went down to 48 against Memphis, which is understandable. They're a great defense. Back up to 59 against Houston just a few days ago, who is who he's going against, and that was in Houston. Back at home in Golden State, he could be even more productive. I expect 60-plus fantasy points from him, and with him getting 60-plus, there's just no reason to spend an extra $3,000 on Russell Westbrook when you got Steph Curry who can put up 60-plus as well. Okay, in this great matchup at home in Golden State against a high-scoring team in Houston. This is going to be a high-scoring game, so get involved in this game. Steph Curry has got to be in my high 5. He has been producing amazing lately. Now, we all love storylines, guys. We all love storylines, and that's exactly what I have for you here with Buddy Hield. He was playing on New Orleans for most of the year, just got traded to Sacramento. He has found himself in Sacramento. He has been playing very good, and they have been playing him very solid minutes lately. Buddy Hield going against his old squad, going back home to New Orleans. I expect him to put on a show for his home crowd. You see what he did during the All-Star game. He showed out in that All-Star game in New Orleans and said that he did it for his people in New Orleans. He did it for his home crowd. And I expect him to come out and really show up here. Sacramento has nothing to play for, so they could literally give Hield the ball every single time they get it. Hield could drop one of those historic games. Like that, I honestly would not be surprised if Hield goes for 45-plus DraftKings points in this game, because I would not be surprised if, since Sacramento has nothing to play for, they let Buddy Hield just do whatever he wants against his old team and try to really be successful against them and show them that they're missing a valuable piece. All right, and you guys know I love Buddy Hield. He's one of the most purest shooters in the league. He has a sexy shot. I love the dude's shot, so I got to go Buddy Hield here in the high 5. The reason I'm going Buddy Hield at 5,500 is, like I said, in my high 5, I like to do 5 people that you guys can afford to put in a lineup. I'm not just going to say, I'm not going to start at the top with all the expensive people and be like, I like him, I like him, I like him, I like him, I don't like him, I like him, I like him. I just don't see how that's helping you guys, honestly. I mean, at the top of the people, you don't fade the obvious people. You play the obvious people if you can fit them in your lineup. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think that's helping you by just going down the line saying, I like him, I don't like him, I like him, I don't like him, I don't. I'm just going to tell you guys exactly who I like and the reason I like him, okay? Now, at the center position, my boy Nikola Vucevic. I play this dude a lot, but you guys know how I love my big men. No homo. Okay, that's the second goddamn time I've had to say that, so I'm going to watch myself. I don't know what the fuck is going on. I've got a lot of no homo moments going on here. But Vucevic is going to have a spectacular game against the bottom in the league rebounding Boston Celtics. Okay, this should be a good game here. Orlando's going to have to put their all to keep up with Boston here. Boston, like I said, bottom in the league at rebounding. Vucevic is a very good rebounder. I easily expect him to hit a double-double, probably 20-plus points and 15 rebounds or something like that. He's going to put up a crazy game here. I would not be surprised for 50-plus DraftKings points here in this matchup. Nikola Vucevic has got to be in the high 5. At the power forward position, DeMarcus Cousins. You guys know the storylines. 2 of the people in this high 5 have great stories behind them. And we love these guys because they really show up. I expect DeMarcus Cousins to play his heart out against his old team, Sacramento Kings. He was hurt that he left the Kings, man. He wanted to stay with the Kings. He loved Sacramento. He loves Sacramento. Now, he might not be a good teammate, and they might say a lot of stuff about his character in the locker room and all that type of stuff, but at the end of the day, DeMarcus Cousins is a remarkable talent. This dude's got major skills. He's played good in the last few games. Him going against his old team here, and they just so happen to be bottom in the league against big men. DeMarcus Cousins is going to annihilate them. DeMarcus Cousins is my must play of the day. Okay, my must play at only 9,600. He is my must play. He could easily get you 60 plus here. So in this high five, we've got 3 guys that could get you 60 plus, and a motivated Buddy Hield going against his old squad that could easily get you 40 plus as well, with them probably feeding him the ball every time they touch it. So I love that. Last but not least, at the next guard spot, Mike Conley just annihilated this team. And I expect Corey Joseph, the way he's been playing lately, guys. The last 2 games, he has just been hot. 43 against Orlando, 42 against Charlotte, and it doesn't get much tougher. I mean, Orlando's not good against guards. Charlotte is actually decent guarding guards. Their defense is not too bad. Going against the Pacers, Pacers just gave up 50 plus DraftKings points to Mike Conley. Corey Joseph is not Mike Conley, but the way he's been playing lately, I would not be surprised he gets you that 40 plus DraftKings points once again. At home in Toronto, I love Corey Joseph, man. They are fighting for position right now, and Corey Joseph has really been coming through. I love Corey Joseph, and that's it, guys. Steph Curry, Buddy Hield, DeMarcus Cousins, Nikola Vucevic, and Corey Joseph are my high 5. These are 5 guys that I would love to put in a lineup and build my lineup around. That leaves you with 4,100 each, the rest of the players, to plug in some good value plays and be successful and have a great night. I see 300 when I look at Steph Curry, DeMarcus Cousins, and Vucevic. I see 300 easily here with guys like them and Buddy Hield and Corey Joseph around them. I love it. If you play the right value plays, you should be able to cash very easily with this high 5. Now, straight to the bargain bin, my value plays of the day. My cheap value plays right around 4,000 and under. I like Tony Parker against OKC. I really like Jamal Murray against Charlotte. He is a very good three-point shooter going against Charlotte, who's bottom in the league against three-point shooters. Jamal Murray could have a good productive game here with Denver playing their young guys a lot. Delon Wright. Delon Wright, I know the other day I shouted him out, and he actually did not put up the points. If this shit'll fucking load. There we go. He only put up 8 fantasy points, which was a letdown. I expect him to bounce back here against the Pacers, guys. Do not fret. Play that man. All right? Deladova, he went back to his reserve role. He hasn't gotten over 20 minutes the last 3 games in a row. Against Detroit, it's an iffy matchup, but if you really need value at 3,200, he is great value. With Detroit playing last night and Ish playing a lot of minutes, Aldridge could be a very sneaky value at only 3,000 against Milwaukee. Milwaukee does not defend the point guard position well, and point guards have been doing very good against Milwaukee. Aldridge is a very sneaky value play at 3,000, guys. Do not forget I said that. Do not forget that I mentioned that dude, man. All right? Now, next up, let's see who else I want to touch on real quick. Jameer Nelson against Charlotte, good play. Like that. Tyler Johnson against New York, love that. And then Corey Joseph, obviously, but he's not a value guy. At shooting guard position, Nick Stauskas, I promote him every day. Cabaret has been playing amazing, going against Cleveland, who is bottom in the league against guards. I like Cabaret a lot in this one. J.R. Smith could really get it going here at home in Cleveland against Philly. If Tyreek Evans plays in this one, I really like Tyreek Evans in this one too. If he plays, it's so iffy whether he's going to play all the time. I almost said Jamal Crawford. Jordan Crawford at 4,000 is an amazing value as well against Sacramento. Sacramento can't stop shit. They just cannot stop shit at the guards, or anywhere really. Sacramento can't stop shit. Garrett Temple, I love Garrett Temple. Tony Snell, always love him. I do not like CJ Miles against Toronto. They are very solid on the perimeter. CJ likes to shoot those three-pointers, and it's not going to be successful here. Jeremy Lamb against Denver, I love that. And that's about it there. Rodney McGruder, I like him too against New York. Let's go to some big guys down here at the center position, some good value plays. Cody Zeller against Denver, absolutely love him. Tristan Thompson against Philly, absolutely love him. Steven Adams against San Antonio could be tough against LaMarcus Aldridge. Going down low against Paul Gasol as well, but that could be a sneaky play at only 4,300. I like that. If Boston gets away with this game, Olenek will be an amazing value at only 3,900. Gortat is so fucking cheap that I wouldn't. I mean, look, Gobert is a beast down low. I do understand that. But Gortat at 3,800, a starting center at 3,800 is some pretty good value, man. So start at your own risk, though. Papa Giannis going against New Orleans. I love that. They've been playing this dude some good minutes. They want their young guy to get a lot of touches down there. Zaza Pachulia will be a good play against Houston. Keep an eye out on Mark Gasol. If Brandon Wright starts, that'll be a nice little sneaky play there for money saver. Kufos. I like Kufos as well. Let's touch on some forwards that I love, guys. LeBron James against Philly, goddamn. He's going to be able to do whatever he wants. Robert Covington is not in this game, guys, so fire up Saric. I love McConnell as well. Yeah, so I like those guys. I do not like Holmes too much down low against Tristan Thompson here. I love Gordon Hayward at home in Utah against Washington with George Hill ruled out. I absolutely love that. Gordon Hayward will be a fantastic play against Washington. Otto Porter has not been stopping small forwards at all. Washington has been giving up a lot to small forwards. I love Gordon Hayward here. Like I said already, Covington's out, so Saric and McConnell will be amazing value plays. Chris Middleton should do very well against Detroit. Even though it says second, they do not perform well against forwards. Tobias Harris against Milwaukee, love it. Let me go down to some more value type guys down here. Joe Johnson's been getting some good minutes. I like Joe Johnson at home against Washington. Like I said, they struggle against small forwards, and if Utah happens to pull away with this a little bit at home, I don't think they will. But if it happens to happen, Joe Johnson will just get more. I already commented on Cabaret. Keep an eye out on Damari Carroll. If he misses the game, PJ Tucker will be a fantastic value at 4,300. Already commented on Tyreek Evans. I do like Solomon Hill kind of right here against Sacramento. I really do. I like Solomon Hill a lot here. And that's about it. I like Amon Shumpert too. Matt Barnes hasn't been very productive lately at all. So I'm not really dealing with him. And that's about it, guys. There's some value plays for you guys. I hope the best for you. I hope you kill it in tonight's live show. I will be doing my random drawing live on the live show. Make sure you come. If you put an entry into the $100 drawing, make sure you come to the live show, guys, so that you can see if you won this $100. I will be pulling out. I have the names written on little pieces of paper, put in a cup, and I'm just going to randomly select a name. And good luck, man. Whoever wins, I will be PayPaling you that $100 immediately. So good luck to you. I hope the best for everybody. Like the video down below. Dislike the video if you want to do that too. I love you too. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Good luck tomorrow. 300 green lights. That's all we want here. And I'm out.